Okay. So, I'm gonna talking to you guys today. I'm gonna react to the big news. But first and foremost, I have to just go through one thing. Someone emailed me anonymously, saying they'd sighted Barry in Canada. They didn't actually say where or when. But I think it's separate. It's a separate reported sighting to them compared to the Let's Find Them, website. So if he's in Canada, he can be tracked down, more than likely anyway. Anyone who checks my stuff out, knows, and who's from Canada, knows people from Canada. I don't care. Just anybody you can get to maybe look into that or something like that. I'm already talking to my friends in Toronto, Vancouver right now. That's not the same place, but whatever. I feel like I'm closer than ever to finding any truth to any of this. So, I'm curious why the commenter was anonymous. I've asked for more info, so let's see if they respond. That was the first thing. But with no evidence right now, I can't really get into much on that sighting. So hopefully next video. The other thing I was gonna get to is Kyrushnikev's leads from the last video and my own are kind of sort of joining up. So I looked into William Monk and the Slutty Crime Family, and David Rogers as well. And it turns out that David Rogers, he set up a small scholarship for aspiring political students. One of the recipients, that is now the Prime Minister of Great Britain, actually is one of those people as well. He used to be the mayor of London, and then so then that campaign was endorsed by the Daily Moon newspaper, which was owned by Manticore. So if you don't know much about British politics, this guy is called Guswald Alderstone. I think he kind of looks like a tool. But he previously worked for Centicell. Centicell, that was the ones they were cleaning up, that virus outbreak in Somerset. They kind of were like they're the kids that looked like zombies, or however I said that. Alderstone, yeah, he worked at Centicell. So he knows something more than likely. But I just need to find some kind of connection to them and Centisafe, aside from sounding similar. But I can't find a whole lot else about Centicell, apart from just that. Yeah, it's a small independent genetics research company in Wales. But it seems like things are kind of like slowly piecing together now on that subject. Okay, so the big news is this. Kyrushnekev sent me this news video. Just take a look. I'm gonna edit the clip for you.
Thank you for joining us for this breaking news bulletin. MNGN has just been informed that the world's largest aircraft has crashed in Moldova on its maiden voyage from Albuquerque to Moscow. Details are scarce right now, but the early reports that are coming in suggest that all passengers and crew aboard have been killed, many of them American nationals, including presidential candidate Gillian Mantel. Her rival, Principal Parfit, tweeted this response: "Heard about Gillian Mantel's death. Sad. Now will Defo win? Hashtag RIP. Eggplant emoji. American flag, monkey covering its eyes emoji, hashtag CNTPUS, which of course is an acronym for Parfit's campaign slogan, Change Now, the President of the United States. Parfit has of course been in trouble recently for his Twitter feud with comedian Roseanne Barr. after getting her confused, in his words, with Pioneer Woman host Reed Drummond. The same reports about the plane crash are suggesting that the man behind it is Mike Sponge, the man responsible for an attempted bombing in London 7 years ago and a terrorist attack in Somalia, killing 50 civilians and humanitarian workers. We're yet to confirm this, however, as Sponge is still believed to be in custody at London's Belmarsh prison. Stock markets are already reacting as joint partners in the aircraft's investment, Fortis Air and Smith Energy, face certain liquidation. Smith Energy has been in a fragile state since its CEO, John Doe, has been in a coma since 2012. This just in. William Monk of the Manticore Group of Companies has just released a statement regarding the crash.
Good afternoon. I have a prepared statement to read about flight FRL 419. I was shocked to hear the news today of my competitor's aircraft crashing near my birthplace and all 892 passengers and crew perishing along with it. On behalf of Manticore Group of Companies, I send my sincere condolences to the families of all the victims. But rest assured, we will be doing everything we can to help. Manticore Security is assisting Interpol and the CIA is in its hunt for the perpetrators of this attack. The Manticore Foundation is already on the ground in Moldova dealing with the cleanup of the wreckage and the safe return of the bodies back to New Mexico. The Manticore Housing Commission is already constructing new homes for the villagers who lost theirs upon the plane's impact. Manticore Energy has stepped in to prevent the collapse of Smith Energy, and we have folded Fortis Air into Manticore Travel in order to make sure not a single employee loses their job over this. I have always strived to use Manticore as a way to provide the world and everything it needs. And this tragedy, for the people and the world over, is a chance to show that we are united. Thank you.
As always, we'll keep you updated as soon as we hear more on this ongoing situation. For Manticore Network Global News, I'm Walter Wrigley.
Okay. So first of all, this is huge. I got sent this not even an hour ago. Hundreds of people have died. And Manticore is now essentially, because of this, Manticore essentially owns the global energy and air travel markets. They pretty much own everything now. Unless something big comes up with Barry and Oscar, I need to make all these connections to Manticore the priority right now. Sorry guys, but this is huge. This is insane, and I can't prove this yet, but perhaps they were connected with Barry and Oscar. Possibly. I'm still thinking they might be behind their disappearance. And secondly, who the hell is this Kyrushnekev? Because he never tells me anything about himself. But where and I don't know where he's getting this stuff from. I don't know how he knows all this stuff. But for some reason he's helping me, which I don't understand. Like, is he the one that broke into my house? Why would he be helping me if he's broke into my house? Like, what does that help him with? And I think about it too. Like, am I being manipulated here? Is this what he wants? I don't know. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the games. I'm sick of all this weird bullshit. I want answers, and I want it from Kyrushnekev. So if you're seeing this, I got this far because of you. Why? What are you doing? What are you trying to do with this? If you're watching this, just why?